Welcome to Proclaim, a presentation of the Catholic Diocese of Alexandria. Join us as we journey together through the Scriptures revealed to us by God.
Good morning and welcome to Proclaim. Now that we've been told of this custom that the Gospels refer to of Pilate releasing a prisoner at the time of the festival, we're given a very interesting additional note about this time, this festival. There's a man called Barabbas was then in prison along with the rebels who had committed murder in a rebellion. Obviously, an outright rebellion against Rome would not be something favorably received, would not be tolerated, so it's not surprising that he would be under arrest. What is interesting is that his name literally translates to Son of the Father. And it's interesting when we think that he's the one that ultimately the crowd will release, where the Son of the Father, Jesus, will be condemned. Whether that was something that Mark deliberately wanted to make sure that we caught the subtlety of that, but nevertheless, it is there. And sometimes those small little background details do add nuances to the stories connected with Jesus' life and death that many times we would miss, not being familiar with the meaning of words, the situations of culture, or the situations of history at that time. And we have seen that Mark is not as knowledgeable as perhaps some of the other gospel writers because of his background being apparently one that recorded Peter's preaching as a person familiar with Roman and pagan culture. But nevertheless, Peter would have been his main source. So it's not surprising that he would have heard some of these things as Peter, in retelling so many of these stories of his mission, of his sharing in it, of his failure in it, are brought to our attention.
This program was brought to you by Antoon Enterprises.